Alright, ladies and gentlemen, YouTube, Lloyd's Welding here. My father-in-law's dump truck, it had these right here going up the side to hold in those metal racks, and they're a pain to get out of the holes, but I mean the whole sides. It's a true flatbed, but you can pull the sides off, but he didn't like them right there. So I'm cutting these boards. I'm gonna put this up here, and that way you can slide the boards down in there. And then to give it some more strength, I'm gonna make something to put in both these holes right here, and then that way you can slide it in if you're using it as a dump gate. You can put like a 2-inch block right here and a 2-inch block right there, set your boards down on it, and then when you dump against it, it'll only have a 2-inch crack down here at the bottom. That's the cheapest way. I told him I know to build one of them dump gates. Otherwise, I told him that you would have to completely redo the sides, and when you done it, you would have to weld to the bed pretty much to make a dump gate slash, I don't know, I guess they dump like this, and then they open like that too. Our dump trailer has one, but so that's what's going on. I got that off that side. That was already broke off that side. I could grind these down and that right there down. So that's that. See what we got later. Alright guys, got my brackets cut, welded on. Welds ain't too bad. Be somebody who don't know what they're doing. But I did it front and back on both sides. But I did the top. I still got to grind these corners down. But also what I did was I drilled a 1/2-inch hole about every 4 inches on this thing, and I welded it solid in there, give it more strength for these boards. And I still got to come up with a bracket for this back piece. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do there yet, but this should hold it. So I'll show you the finished product after I get it painted and done. Alright guys, Lloyd's Welding here. Got my sides welded up. You seen that in the last video. And I put this in the center. Dumping 4 tons of gravel, I don't think those 2x8s and 2x6s would hold it. So I put this in the center, because 90% of the time you're going to be dumping where the tracks are anyway, so if it gets a little clogged up there, it ain't no big deal. But I put this on, it should do pretty good. My father-in-law, he works on the railroad, Norfolk Southern, and I put these on there. I think he might like it, but I don't even know if he'll use this thing right here or not. And I just seen, I gotta weld that. So that'll be something to do as soon as I get off here. But he didn't want to spend a whole lot of money on doing the dump gate. So me and my dad shooting the breeze, and he said, why don't you put a pin through it? So you put the pin through it, set the boards back on top of here, and it'll leave you a 3-inch gap at the bottom. I don't know how this is going to work, but then the problem I come up with was this right here. Well, when you're dumping it, would just slide out. So I put a piece of angle iron and this rod behind it. That way you turn it, pull it out, turn it back, push it in, drop it. That way when you're dumping, it should stop right there. And there's enough bar there to keep it in. But that's what I've done on both sides. He's already used it for gravel once since I put the sides on and said it worked good. But he just dumped it straight off the truck. I don't think he tried spreading it or anything, which these wasn't on here, but don't know. That's it, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate it.